What's good, Money Squad? Your boy J Money Good is back with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. And in today's video, ladies and gentlemen, it is Sunday, which is my grind day. Last day to go ahead and get that field pass accomplished. I am so far behind on it, though. I ain't gonna lie to you guys, man. I'm hoping to go ahead and get this player here. These field pass players, guys, let me tell you something. So I kind of missed last week because last week we were making so much coins, even though we lost them all basically, or built the squad up and added a lot of players to the squad, man. But I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna knock out as much of this stuff as I can today. If I'm looking at it, man, it should be relatively easy to get to this touchdown pack, but getting to this 96 overall, Nashawn Wright, it's gonna be pretty tough for me, man. But I'm out here grinding out. I'm gonna see if I could actually get this done today with a little bit of solo battles and the MUT champions head-to-head. I got to get done. Remember, if you guys ever need just a couple games to go to get ahead, remember, this game isn't based off of how many wins you get this year. Like, you could hop into seasons. If you come into a sweat game, just quit out, bro, until you get to an easy game and then just go ahead and win it. That's a fast way to get this field pass shit done. So if you're relatively close, instead of sitting there just grinding out monstrous games, if you don't care about your record, bro, you can just quit out and bop, bop, bop. I'm probably going to do a lot of that today myself because I want this card, bro. I don't remember what his stats are, but I remember him being really, really tall. And last week's field pass card, dude, he's a savage. I love the card. I actually sold my Boza because of that, dude. So we're 3-0 in MUT champs right now. I've been sniping training all day to do some rolls. I started a new thing over on my Twitter, guys, JMoneyGood12. It's called Pack and Track, right? So if you guys are out there and you're ripping packs with training, any of these packs, man, let me know. Comment Pack and Track at me over on Twitter, JMoneyGood12. And what we're gonna do, man, is anytime that, we roll these packs, just kind of track where we're at to see if anybody's winning out of these packs. Because what I did is I had something going on in my head last night. I'm like, there's no way that EA can make all of these not profitable all the time, right? There has to be one of them that's profitable here and again. So last night I went in and I rolled a million. It was a million training, or I think it was a million training or something like that, or 2 million coins worth of training out of the 89 plus 8K, and I wound up losing 600K. Didn't pull any high cards. I did wind up pulling a 96. With I had a little bit of training, and I was just quick selling as I went along. Pulled a 96, the Prez, which was cool. But I lost out of this, right? Went in last night. I was doing a little method. I didn't bring it to your guys' attention because it's super risky, and I don't want you guys doing a ton of risky shit. I took 600K training into the 88 plus here. Quick sold everything but 94s, and I kept 94s to go ahead and quick sell after my roll to keep accumulating training. So I started off with around 600K training. In the end, I wound up profiting 300K because I pulled some 97s and stuff like that. So in the end, I wound up doing okay out of Gridiron Guardians. But I didn't want to give you guys that method just because it was so risky, and everybody's just losing coins through rolls and shit right now. So I didn't want to give that to you guys because it was super tough. All right, so and then I went into Super Bowl this morning, and I had 100K training left over from some crazy shit, and I just wanted to see if I could pull a 97, right, or a high card or a 94. So I was quick selling as I went along, and this Super Bowl pack didn't seem too bad either, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and give you guys maybe some stats out of here today as well. Now that I gave you what I got out of these two, maybe see how we do at a Super Bowl. But I just don't see how they can make all the rolls not profitable, right? Rolls are profitable at different times, different rolls, different times of day, man. You just got to kind of find which one is popping for you, man. But to be honest, man, I really want you guys to be safe with your coins right now. They're just trying to eat our coins. Now, TVP, is TVP profitable? It is, if you buy your training at the right price, right? I had a guy that bought his training all around 2.3 today. Rolled a million training. It must have took him forever to snipe the train, right? He was getting 91s for 35K and below, right? That was his standpoint. And he profited a million coins out of TVP, okay? So if you guys want to roll TVP and profit, you have to take the time to get your training under 2.5, all right? And even 2.5 is break even, okay? Me, I usually just buy whatever training and roll. Does not work. You cannot do that, man. So don't be buying 95s. If you're buying 95s for training, if you're paying 205, 210, dude, it's not going to work. You got to get 95s for 170. You know what I'm saying? 180K. 94s for like 130, 129K. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, to be honest, 89s and 91s is where you want to be living at with training rolls if you want to profit off that shit, all right? So, you know what I'm saying? It's super tough, man. As for packs, I mean, packs in general, dude, are not the move. I watched so many people yesterday just rip packs and get their ass romped, man. I'm just letting you know. I'm watching people just lose mad coin out there from ripping packs. Ultimate Legend packs were pretty good. Plus, you get the token. We'll talk about that as well. But, hey, man, so some people do well out of these packs. I did good out of these for 2 days. After that, they were ass. You know, yes, you can hit out 8Ks, but a lot of times, bro, you will lose coin. I'm just letting you know. Super Bowl, I stopped messing with them. Super Bowl packs, they started taking it out as well. I like this elite pack if you could roll like 500-600K and then wind up pulling a couple high cards to pay for all of your training. I've done that before. I mean, not the worst pack in the game, not the best pack in the game either, but it is a little more cost efficient than the Pro Elite, right? Pro Elite's not a bad pack, but it's hit or miss, right? The same thing goes for the Pro Game Day. Pro Game Days can be super lit. Like, I've done very well out of them. Every once in a while, I'll hop in, pull a couple, and I seem to do pretty good, but I have runs where I do ultra bad, man. So packs in general are just not the move. I'm just letting you guys know, man. Now, Game Day pack, like, I actually like this pack right here, the Game Day pack, but you just have to be smart with it. You do get a decent amount of cards out of here. So it's just like, the reason that I like this, like I said, it's more like kind of like the gold bundle. I feel like the gold bundle is probably a little bit better, but as long as you do the right things with the pieces that you get from the packs, you can kind of fare okay out of regular Game Day packs. As you guys can see, we got 86 and 87, you know, not quite at that 27K mark. And 82. And the thing with these packs is you got to kind of rip them until you get a high card, hoping you get a high card within like your first 200K worth of packs. That way you can sell it off and it could cover for a large amount of your packs. Take the rest of the stuff and then build sets like 88 AKA and shit like that. You know what I mean? But you know, packs in general, man, not a W. I feel like maybe the gold bundle is probably still the best pack in the game to go ahead and rip. I got back into hitting the rare plus, dude, and it was kind of okay for me yesterday. I did all right out of it, man, but not a lot of coins in there. This strategy item pack, now this is the one pack I haven't tested in a while. I think I'm going to go ahead and do a video on this because it seems like everything is ass, but if you guys remember, rolling this pack, exchanging everything up, and then selling off all of your purples and golds after you're done exchanging up, could be profitable for us, right? So I haven't did this. If you guys are out there doing this, let me know, man. Okay, so like, what are we doing today, man? I'm grinding out my field pass, like I said, guys. You know what I mean? But it's tough in the streets, man. Until we see profitable rolls, until we see easier ways to make coins, dude, you're gonna have to grind out. We know that the number one thing we could do, and if you guys had bought in your 81s for the exchange, guys, you know, definitely power moves, right? We have the field pass refresh tomorrow. Now, 78s, 79s, and gold cards haven't been quite selling like they have been in the past. But we know that if we can get these for 1,000 coins, we could definitely get rid of these for a decent price, right? So, I mean, if we can make 3K profit per 81 that we have, man, we might want to take the time because there's not a lot of coin methods out there, dude. If we could take the time to go ahead and sell these back tomorrow, if we're buying them today at 1,000 coins, guys, it's probably one of the better methods in the game at this point in time, right? Because we know that the field pass is going to refresh. If we're in here and we're getting 81 overalls for about 1,000, because I don't know what is going on right here. It looks like we're frozen up. Look, 1,700. I mean, that's not bad, right, guys? Because remember, we could at least take these, sell them for like 4,000 coins if they're not selling at like that 6,000 coin mark tomorrow, right? So, I mean, we could sell these between like 4,000 to 7,000 coins depending on the field pass and the player that we get for the field pass. Refresh tomorrow. We should be getting that information shortly over on Twitter, our new field pass player, right? So as soon as that happens, these cards will start going up because everybody will get a reminder on, hey man, the field pass is going to be refreshed. make sure you get your 78, 79s, and 80 overalls. At this point in time, guys, we have to take any coin making method that we could possibly do, right? At this point in time. So, you know, any method we could take, we're going to have to do, right? So, go ahead and start sniping your fucking 80s and 81s up. Get your 78s and 79s for the morning time. We know that, like, you know, gold bundle method works pretty good on those days. But look, I mean, we're literally getting them for 1,000 coins today, guys. People are not thinking, man, hey, let's get on this low stack grind here. Yeah, I'm at 20 million coins, but my coins are going down fast from trying different roles, trying to make different things work. And it's just like nothing is working at this point in time. So, I mean, the only thing that really is going to be working is buying low on the weekend, right? Well, even though TVP is going to be leaving soon, right? So, when the TVP comes back, buying low on the weekend, and then selling off on promo days and shit like that. So we could still be buying low on the weekend and selling off on promo days. But look at this, 1,000 coins, guys. So if we can get these at 1,000 today, I feel like it's a good move. Every 10 that we get to 30,000, you know what I'm saying? Every what is it? You know, every what 100 is what 300,000. So you know, if you could sell that many, but it's not, you know, not a bad low stack method to get into, man. You got to make yourself some coin, okay? So, unfortunately, there's like not a ton out there, but go ahead and hop into that shit. I mean, look, 80 and 81s, man. So, if you guys have them, sell them on Monday. If you don't, you know, sell them. If you don't, buy some today, and then go ahead and sell them tomorrow, okay? So, you know, like I said, guys, not a lot, but it's one coin method that we know we can lean on, right? It's something that we're gonna have to knock out. As for sets, man, if we come over here, and I wanted to take a look at this. Now, yesterday I was making some profit off of these sets. Now, unfortunately, the price has changed on a lot of these cards and a lot of these sets. So make sure you're checking the price, okay? So I thought of a method yesterday for you guys, right? But I tried it, and unfortunately, it didn't work out. But this is still something that you guys could do, okay? So remember, you get loyalty tokens every time that you guys complete a 97 overall, okay? Keep that in mind. Every time you do a 97, you do get loyalty tokens, okay? So I was sniping and building the 97s, and I wanted to try and do a method where I snipe and built 97s, and I was trying to do it without losing profit. And then I would do the sets 5 times, and then I was going ahead and doing this right here, which was the UL token 5 times exchange quick sell. And I'm like, oh, well, if I could do that and pull a 250k quick sell, right? Well, I did it, and then I got a 5k quick sell, bro. So yeah, it was bad juju, man, bad juju. So just be super careful out there, guys. I mean, it sounds like a good idea, right? But it didn't pan out. So your best bet is, if you're doing these sets, man, go ahead and stack up, because you can get up to 3 ultimate legends. Now, are these BND? Okay, so they're not. It doesn't say BND. It says exchange UL Boss Champion Fantasy Pack. So it does not say BND. Okay. So my guess, it's not going to be BND. So you're talking, I mean, you can make up to 3 million coins, right? We know that these legends are going for 1 million coins a pop. You know, so, but sitting there grinding out the sets, yes, it's 125 sets. I mean, I figure you could probably get done like 20 a day, right? If you don't want to go freaking nuts. You really want to do them when they're profitable on the weekend. You know, we've seen that they were profitable yesterday. If you were doing the Harold Carmichael, instead of buying his 95, if you were building his 95 and then completing this set, guys, by like sniping a 95 and then sniping the rest of the pieces, you were actually in profit margin range. The same thing went for Cromwell, where you could just snipe the Cromwell at a certain points yesterday. And Bo Jackson, you had to build his 95. Building his 95, it was actually it was a method that was working when it first dropped, but then it got killed pretty fast, right? So, but yeah, man, you know, that's really what we got popping. There's no exchange set. If you guys want an exchange set, you have to fight over on Twitter, right? I've put in various comments at EA Sports. So when you see them tweets, man, you got to hop on that bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? And go ahead and get in their ass, bro. Get in their ass over this stuff, bro. Because if it's just me, the larger creators aren't on board. If you notice, man, you ain't heard nothing out of, like, you know, all the bigger guys that got like 100,000 subscribers. I only have 4,500 subscribers, and my views have been way down lately, bro. So I ain't gonna lie. You know, my voice only carries so far, right, guys? So keep that stuff in mind, man. And sorry, I did mess my video up yesterday. I don't know why it put the video in there twice, but it is what it is, man. There is profit in some of the sets, man. Remember the AKA? So let's talk about some stuff we could do, right? So if we're gonna have, so if you guys can go ahead and scoop these 94s up, I mean, if you could get these around like 130K, 135K, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 6, 9, that's 630,000 coins, guys. Maybe go ahead and scoop up these 94s. So that way, you know, you could build the new 97s right off the rip. You're talking, you know, if you could get them for that price, man, I've seen them. I've seen them floating around, right? Look, 150K. So right now they're at 150, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 750. That's still pretty good, right? Because the new ones usually go around 950K. So if you know you want to take the risk in buying some of these today, hopefully they come out tomorrow. If not, dude, you know, you might get caught up. But yeah, this is this type of stuff we're going to need to be doing, man. So you might want to look at AKA 94s today. Try and get them around like 135, 140. You see them at 150 right now. Remember, you could always build them as well, man. Let's see. So if we snipe the 89s, let's see what 89s are at 17K. So what's that? So like 30, 60, 90, 120, right? 135. Yeah, nah, so it wouldn't make sense to go ahead and build them, right? So you'd have to snipe them. You'd have to snipe them, right? So, yeah, man, snipe them bad boys up, all right? Snipe them bad boys up, okay? So what else do we have is the, something else I wanted to go over. Yeah, so I think AKA. AKA is probably going to be the move. Pre-investing for AKA. We should have the 97s popping tomorrow, unless it's 98s, but I'm probably going to go in on some of them, right? Because they're floating around pretty cheap. They're floating around pretty cheap. Other than that, man, I mean, you could be digging through sets and stuff like that. Some of these sets were profitable. The Wildcard Tuesday sets are profitable like throughout the week. The Jalen Smith this week was profitable. People were doing this set, making 50K. I mean, there is coin making opportunity out there, guys, but you are going to have to dig deep, unfortunately, for this stuff, just to let you guys know, man. All right, so that's where we're at right now. But remember, guys, we have Team of the Year right around the corner, man. So hold your horses on shit. You know, keep your coin stack up. Sniping and reposting, it's been okay, but nothing crazy. Just to let you guys know, sniping and reposting, it's not bad, but it's not really super crazy either, man. And I gave you guys the best filters, right? It's going to be 88s and 89s. We can find 88s as low as 10K. Sell them for 16K, right? Oh, okay, that was the other thing I wanted to talk about. Look, 12K. Look, buy this for 12K. Sell it for 16,000 coins, all right? So sniping and reposting is going to be a must. You guys want to get in there, start sniping and reposting, man. Post up. Have at least, you know, 20 on the auction block at all times. It's something that I need to get more familiar with again myself. You know, I got away from sniping and reposting, but to be honest, man, it's going to be the best coin making method because it's no risk and everything else is just eating coins at this point in time. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about this as well, man. This is one more thing I wanted to put in here for today, guys, and it's going to be Gridiron Guardians Volume 2 coming. We have the next part coming this week, right? So if you could get these 91s around 40,000 coins, maybe go ahead and pick them up. See what it goes. See what it takes to build the 94s. Or if you could just get the 94s for pretty cheap. Remember that the new cards usually sell, they were selling around like 750,000 coins, right? So if we buy these now at 150, I think it takes, what, 5 of these guys? Right, so that's what? That's 3, that's 6, that's 750. Well, we'll be able to get free training, right? If we could just pre-build these, buy these now, and then build the new cards when they come out, when the promo does release. we can take advantage of getting cheap training that way to go ahead and roll TVPs or Gridiron Guardians, because we know that there will be LTDs in packs when the next part releases. We still have a little bit of time left for the training variety pack. Okay, guys, so that's really where we're at right now. Not a lot going on, man. So we have 10 days left. So we will see Gridiron Guardians LTDs back in here. But, I mean, we might want to experiment with these rolls because, like I said, they weren't that bad for me since I figured out a nice little way to do it. But the way I do it's ultra risky, man. So, but, yeah, man. That's all I got for you guys. Happy Sunday. Let me know what you're doing out there to make coins. Remember, build the 88 AKA players. I think that's still relevant. When we start to go into the new AKA players where they're going to be 98s, we're going to want to buy those 89s. So it's really going to be buy now for later to go ahead and make profit. Low stacks, get on the grind of buying your 78s and 79s and 80 and 81s. You know what I'm saying? So that way you guys can make profit tomorrow. All right. So I'll be doing that as well because I feel like I'm in the low stack category at my 19 million coins now, bro. So just because, you know, I did beef the squad up a little bit. Oh, let's talk about one more thing before we go. We're 22 minutes in. Plus, I'm going to cut out some of this stuff anyway. I do want to talk about this Harold Carmichael, guys. Must add on the squad. Go out and pick this card up. He's a savage among men. And as well with this Charles Tillman, who's pretty cracked as well. But, I mean, to be honest, guys, my Richard Sherman outplayed him because Sherman just goes up there for those crazy picks where Tillman does not. As for Sauce Gardner, he's pretty good, but if you have Peanut Tillman, it's basically the same card, right? So I feel like, you know, they both play relatively the same for me. You guys can see Tillman isn't 99 on my squad because I do run the full full Legends, Ultimate Legends team. You guys can see why I did put Tyreek Woolen back up here as well. He's running at free safety now. We still have Ted Hendricks up here. We can't afford the Nolan Cromwell yet. We can't afford the Charles Haley yet. We have to find a way to make coins before we can start upgrading. And, you know, when you upgrade, guys, remember, you always want to upgrade a week after the cards come out. So if you're doing stuff during the promo, take your coins from the promo, hold on to them, and then buy the cards you want from, you know, the current week, the following week. All right, guys, it's your boy J Money. Come in. Stay up, guys. Get these coins. Much love. Peace.